Hello, how are you? I see Jocelyn. How you doing? Hey, Jocelyn. Hi, Morningstar. I don't know where our friend Allie is. I'll have to text her. She didn't say she wasn't going to be here today, but that's okay. Things happen. Let me just send her a little note. How are you two? I'm a little stressed, I have to say. It's been a rough couple of days, including almost burning my house down yesterday and almost flooding the pool this morning. One thing after another of real life craziness going on here. So, yeah, fun. Let me write Allie. Hold on. See if she's going to join. We don't usually chat much other than in groups, and we just say, hey, we're going to be there, or hey, we can't, or whatever, but I haven't heard. Oh, she might be here now. Is that her? Yay! Yay! You were pulling a Z. I was like, oh, yeah, I don't know if she's coming. I was about to text you, trying to find your name on my Facebook group thing so I could send you a note. How are you?
Sorry. I'm okay. How you
That's
doing?
okay. I'm okay. I mean, for me, it's like, mid-morning, well, it's midday, noon, but for you, I get it. Like, it's later in the day and you're, trying to break from whatever you've got going on family-wise, I get.
I'm just moving real slow this afternoon. I don't think I'm not feeling very good.
Oh no. Is it physical aches and pains, mental, both?
I don't know. It's a little bit just my tummy's feeling my tummy's just feeling a little bit dodgy since I had a little nap earlier. I've been really tired recently, so I've been having naps. And then this time I've woken up not feeling very good from it. So
Okay, well, first question, are you pregnant?
I sincerely hope not.
A puppy and a baby, a toddler and a middle schooler.
Yeah.
That'd be a lot
No,
to
I'm not doing
handle.
that. That would be a lot.
Yeah, that would be a lot. But you know what? Joy comes when you least expect it. So. I'm sorry to hear you're feeling bad, Lily. I hope that
Sorry. I
you'll.
was just hoping it
I
was going
know.
to pass a
Morning
little
start.
bit quicker. Yeah, fingers crossed
If
now.
uh, if you if you need to go, totally understand. But I'm sorry. I was just telling the group that I almost burnt my house down yesterday.
Oh, don't do that!
Uh-huh. And almost flooded the pool this morning. So, yeah. So there's that. If that makes you feel better and laugh at my situation, please do. Please do. It's been rough. It's been a little rough.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you the whole story. Jocelyn's getting ready and here with her unicorn, sending all the good vibes to Allie today. I almost called you Molly a minute ago because I was like, my character right now is Molly. No, it's Allie. Yeah.
That's close.
Morningstar says good day. I know. Allie, Molly, Valley. Morningstar, I did end up calling the children's character Bodhi. Morningstar gave me that name in one of the
Yeah,
groups. That was good. Nice little
that's
Southern
cute.
kid sounding name. Mm-hmm. Yep, everyone wants to make sure you're doing all right, Allie. Megan Pierce is here. Hey, Megan. Who else is here? Morningstar, man, Jocelyn. Fire and water. What's that? Fire and water. What are you working
I'm
on?
burning your house down and
Fire.
flooding the pool.
Oh, that's true. How funny. It's funny. I don't keep up with, making connections on these things, but you always get them. You're on it, Allie. Okay, so basically, we used to have our barbecue against the brick patio in the back, right? For a few, it's been there 4 or 5 years maybe, and it's never, hurt the brick or anything. So over the last couple of weeks, we were putting up this pergola gazebo thing on the back patio, and we moved the barbecue back there against the house. And I mean, I know you're not supposed to have barbecue against the house, but we had put it there just, thinking, just not thinking, just figuring it was against the house where it had been for years. And we just put it there. And so we've been barbecuing the last couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks with it there. No problems against our vinyl siding. But yesterday it must have broken down enough and it burnt the wall of vinyl siding off my house.
Oops.
Big oops. Yep.
Yeah.
My husband had gone out during the barbecue and we'd actually been without propane for a few days. So we went and got propane, came back. We were going to barbecue some dogs and hot dogs and he set it, waiting for the temperature to get up, and went back out there, started smelling something. He went back out and he's like, oh my gosh. Well, I peeked out the door and I'm just seeing, I'm seeing the barbecue is like smoking. There had been maybe a fire down in the bottom or something happened. The grease trap needed to be probably, taken out and cleaned out or whatever. And so I didn't even see the wall, and I'm going, don't touch the barbecue. It's probably too hot. Let me get you some mitts. He's like, it's not the bar. He's like, it is the barbecue, but it's like, he's like, did you just come out here and see the whole thing already? So I got out. I'm like, oh my God. We had our house re-sided back in like 2006. And, and it had burnt away all the new siding and insulation down to the wood siding that had been there originally. So I'm just shocked that it didn't actually like burn the wood, So we have like a bay window and a sliding glass door and probably a 6-foot space between it, which is what the barbecue is against. And it's that 6-foot space. And then there's like an overhang of the roof and it's like warped and stuff. All of that is all off and warped. So I haven't sent the pictures to my mom yet. But yeah, I told her about it. She's like, oh my God, But I felt the wall inside. And it's not hot or anything. It wasn't, yesterday. But that was like my fear. It was like, oh my God, what if it like is in the wall of the house? It's gonna burn down overnight or whatever. But it didn't. I mean, I know I'm worried about the siding too, Morningstar. I don't know if they still stock it or not. So that'll be interesting. And it's a wider plank siding rather than the thinner. So we'll see. But actually the bay window siding needed fixed anyway. And then on our tall side of the house around the corner from that, it had some fixes that needed. I don't think the original company we had do it did a great job. Anyway. So so that was fun and surprising and crazy. And I ended up cooking the hot dogs on the stove.
Good time. Yeah.
I know, but I was worried on that. I was like, hopefully we'll be okay. I knew where our go bags were, where my paperwork was, if I needed to like, grab and go. Computers with my book on it, It was like crazy thoughts that go through your head in this situation. Crazy. But we survived. And then this morning I'm looking out, pulling some laundry out of the laundry room, and there's my pool with like a slim bit of rim showing. We had left the water on all night.
Oh my gosh.
I know. But the weird thing was, so I quickly walked out. This is just before I got on here with you. And I quickly walked out and like went out and turned the water off. And I went down and because it's down a couple of steps, I went down and looked at it. And the hose that I usually set back in the pool so that when we start the water goes into the pool, even if I'm using it to water flowers or right, just so I don't waste water. But the hose had actually been dragged back like 2 feet. So there was only a small amount of water going in the pool while the rest is going into the drain behind it, which tells me had it been in the pool, it definitely would have been flooded.
Yeah.
So I don't know what angel came by last night and moved the hose, or a bunny or something, but somehow the hose was not fully in the pool. Otherwise, yes, it probably would have just been flooded. But we're on a well, so thankfully we don't pay for that water but
Oh, that's good.
Pennsylvania's rainy enough that our well has never gone dry or anything, but it's still like, running and filling up the pool, and I was kind of shocked. We've never done that before. We've left it on accidentally for like a few hours or, several hours, but not like a whole overnight and half of the next day. So, yeah, it's fun. And our water heater went out and that's fixed. It's like, the saying, trouble comes in threes. Ever heard that?
Yeah.
That's the saying
You
in
got
my
something
family.
good coming.
Oh, I think we've had our threes. So,
Okay.
we have some good stuff coming. Anyway, yes, everything is peachy at the moment. Got my coffee, got my work I'm doing, stressed about this book, but we're getting it done. Everything is coming along as usual. But yes, we're here. I hope you feel better. I hope my streaks. You've got a smile on your face anyway.
Yeah.
Laughing at my ridiculous life. Yes. That's all I'm here for, Ali, is your entertainment.
Well, that's good. You're doing good providing it this weekend.
Ay. It's a crazy world. How about Puppy?
Yeah.
How's your Tully? Your fluffy puppy?
He's mostly okay, although he's overly bitey today. He could stop that and it'd be fine. My little toe is now bleeding because he managed to nip me at the right point, and bless him, he made Charlie cry this morning, chewing on his ankles.
Oh, that's not
but apart
fun.
from that, he's fluffy and adorable.
Yeah. Does Charlie lash out? Like, push him aside?
No.
Kick him away?
No.
Yell at him?
He was very good. He just kind of stood there and cried because it was a big bite this morning. So he had like it looked like scratch marks, but it was obviously teeth marks around his ankles. So.
Puppy, no.
Right.
Oh my god.
He used to be like, if we sit the thing, he'd get off and stop. And now he's just like, nope, I'm gonna chew through your feet no matter what. So I don't know.
So we'll have to all research. Let's give Ali some tips. Like, what can we do to help Ali in this ankle biter in this situation?
Someone suggested like spraying him with water.
Yes,
but I don't think I've got a spray bottle.
I would empty a cleaning bottle and wash it out a few times and use it or something. How about have a sprayer hose from your kitchen? It probably though wouldn't reach all over your house.
No.
Tully is a roughhouser, Ali. That's what Jocelyn says.
He does like to play rough when he's with when he's with dogs who aren't actively trying to attack him. He does like to like wrestle them over and over and over. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think as long as the humans don't
rough with him.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. If humans don't play rough with them, that's okay, because you don't want him to get used to playing rough with you. It's okay with other dogs.
Yeah.
But
like we tried making all kinds of noises for him and yelping at him and doing all the things that are suggested, and just nothing seems to be working at the moment.
Is he teething? Is that why he's doing this, or is this just a habit of these types of dogs? Or
I don't know. He might be teething. Like, he's 12 weeks. I'm not entirely sure exactly when they teeth, or if they just never stop teething from like baby to 6 months or whatever. But
does he have bones? Like, instead of your ankles, you can give him a big one of those big. We used to get our. Yeah, I wonder if he would chew a bone instead.
He's got like goat ears. This is the end of a goat ear, so he chews those. Yeah. But when he wants to bite, he doesn't like. It doesn't matter what we try and give him instead. He'll go straight back to the feet or the hands or whatever.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. We'll survive.
Kind
And if anyone has
of
any
hope so. Yeah,
non-small
tips.
or small dog non-bitey tips, that'd be great.
We need the non-bitey tips today.
Yeah.
Google suddenly gets 6 people on here Googling the same thing. Non-bitey tips. All right, well, let's head into our first 20. Hope everyone is having a better day than Allie and I. And we'll head into our first, shall we? Okay,
Yep.
we'll see you soon.
See you in 20.
We are back. How did everyone do? I'm formatting, proofing, everything is moving right along. We are ogling Morningstar's new little neck contraption. And the fact we shouldn't gloss over the fact that her husband did something kind for her. That was major brownie, you know?
That's such a sweet thing.
So Kate Heather got some editing done today. Jocelyn's getting all hooked up. Hey, Jocelyn. Sounds like Morningstar's formed it. How about you, Ellie? Did you feel a little better? What'd you end up doing that time?
I actually ended up writing out a work email that I needed to do, and tried to look up some puppy biting tips.
Did you find anything new you haven't read about yet?
No, not so far.
Aw, poor Ellie. Anyone else? Any puppy no tips? Bitter spray. It sounds like you had tried bitter spray though, right? And you probably don't want bitter spray on yourself. But...
Yeah.
Megan says she's eating her lunch. So, tell us what you're eating because we're nosy like that. We need to know. I had a pepperoni roll before I came on here. That's it's a tortilla with melted cheese and a couple of pepperonis on top. Rolled up. That's my breakfast usually. I don't know why. I had it almost every day this week. Anytime between like 9 a.m. and noon, I'll go grab one of those, and that'll do me along with my coffee. Low carb. I should say low carb roll, low carb tortilla. She says, I just dipped peanut butter in Nutella. Ooh, that's so yummy. Do you have Nutella over there?
Yes.
How do you have Nutella? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Peanut butter and Nutella, that's great. We had a major recall. I don't know if it was nationwide or just our area on Jif peanut butter, and that's what we had in our pantry. A lot of. I think I had like 4 containers because my children don't know how to use one container at a time. So there will be a container that has a tiny bit left in the bottom, then a container has a little more left, then a container with a lot more left, and they're all open, and they're all, who knows what kind of mouth stuff is in them, because they think they eat it with a spoon sometimes, they swear. And I had to throw all 4 away because of the recall.
Sounds like that wasn't necessarily the worst thing in the world.
I know. We could start over. I bought a cheap brand because, of course, the Jif was all gone. So I just bought cheap, which is fine. I don't mind cheap.
Yeah.
It's all the same. It's probably made by the same company. Just put a generic label on it. That's what my mom always said. Well, my mom, she worked for a company a long time ago, and they, for many, many years, the product they produced, they were actually producers of the generic version for the large box store. So all they did was same product, slap a generic label on it.
Yeah.
And that's when she realized, a lot of those generics are actually made by a lot of the companies that you buy name brands. So
yeah,
that's kind of shifted my thoughts of generics in the past. We don't mind them. Save money. And right now, my God, are your prices going up over there like ours?
Yeah.
And food and stuff?
It's ridiculous.
And gas?
Yep.
I'm glad I don't drive
anymore.
We worked out. And you're at home too.
Yeah, my husband's not. We worked it out the other week. I think it must have been me, Megan, and Kate. And our prices are worse than yours, petrol prices, gas prices.
I think yours always have been bigger than America's, though. Over in Europe, I think the prices in general have always been pretty high. Yeah. But I mean, right now you probably are astronomical.
Yeah.
I mean, it's ridiculous. My husband has to drive too. Thankfully, he does have a company car, and they pay for all the gas. So that's the only saving grace. But I mean, before that, he did only work 5 miles down the road, so we wouldn't have spent too much on gas before that anyway. But
Yeah.
But I think you and I definitely, it's another reason to stay home and not go off and work somewhere else because
Yeah.
the gas. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Megan too. Megan works from home. Kate works from home. Poor Morningstar, she does have to go in, don't you, Morningstar? She's on 410s now. Morningstar is 10-hour days.
Well, that must save a bit of gas, I suppose. One less day to be traveling.
That's true. That's true. That's a good way to look at it. I hadn't thought about it that way. Yeah. Morningstar, is that why they did that? Put you on 410s? There's probably a lot of reasons why I think they probably did that for you. But I'm wondering, no, you're right. It might have been about gas. Was it about gas though? Morningstar, tell us. Jocelyn works from home. We're just so cool. We're the cool working from home people. This is the working from home group. I wouldn't have it any other way. I love being home.
Yeah.
Gas is astronomical. Morningstar says she has to go. Inflation is about the same, around 33% in Europe and North America. Wow, it's crazy. That is crazy. Who knows where this is going? I wonder when it'll get capped off and some things will change.
I have no idea.
They say it supports the plants. No, not gas. So that wasn't a gas decision for the 410s, but that makes sense. We'll say it is here in our group. All right, so we head into our second 20.
Yeah, let's do it.
And get some work done and try to be productive. All right.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys in 20.
See you in 20. Good luck. Welcome back. How did you all get on that time?
We are back. We are back. How'd you get along, Allie?
Not well.
Not well.
I found some puppy training videos. So
What'd they say? Anything you might try? Or you have to look at them to find your specific.
Yeah, but I found one blog that suggests a good tip of putting Wellington boots on small children so that the bites don't hurt, so that they can just stand still till he gets bored.
Love that. Hold on, I have to cough.
Yeah,
Sorry,
you can't really expect little children to not react when the puppy's biting. So that was a good tip.
Oh my gosh, I love that. You too, though, right? Like Wellington boots for you too?
Oh I just don't think I have any. But the kids
I don't either.
So that's certainly a bonus.
Do you have any kind of boots, like cowboy boots or snow boots, or even like
I
don't know.
I've got some big clumpy winter boots. I'd be a bit worried about wearing them around him because he's so little. If I walked on him in those, I wouldn't even notice, but he would.
Yeah, and you don't want him also enjoying your shoes.
No.
He might find those a little bit too much like a stuffed animal to tear apart or something.
Yeah.
But no, I've always wanted Wellington boots. They're so cute, you know, stylish and stuff. But I've never found a pair. Never
had any stylish ones. They're just big, clumpy black boots.
I know. Oh, well, they make them in all kinds of colors and stuff. You see colorful ones? Maybe not the brand, if Wellington is a brand, but I mean the knockoffs that are cute and colorful. Rain sloshy.
I don't tend to see the cute and colorful ones, just the
farm
ones. I clearly shop in the wrong shops.
No, you have the originals, the ones that are actual, you know, we're wearing wellies for a reason, not just look cute. Kind of stuff. Yeah. That's great. No, it's cool that you found a solution. I think that's a good one, especially for the kids, because I mean that's gotta hurt, I'm sure. Poor Charlie. And I'm surprised and pleased to hear that he, you know, doesn't completely freak out from it all. Or
he was really good.
89 words added for Jocelyn. Yay! Would have been more if she hadn't been cutting words as I was adding them. Not Allie. Jocelyn, it's progress.
Yes.
Do that.
And you ended on a plus. It's definitely a bonus.
Yes, for sure. Everything is flowing, which is nice. Working away. Morningstar says. Yeah. I think she went back to her first book and was rewriting a little bit. She's going into. Didn't you say, Morningstar, you're going into book 4? I'm doing a little rewrite. What's going on with Megan? I haven't heard Megan's Pierce lately. Kate Sadler, a brand new one. Kate, plug away, Kate. Tell everybody about your new one. Didn't it come out this week? I think it did.
Yes.
You have to tell us. Plug away. And what's going on with Megan Pierce? Do you know if she have another one coming out real soon? Would it be number 3?
Next one's coming out, I want to say July, possibly August, but I think July.
Their Morningstar says book 4 is with the editor, and yes, rewriting book 1. Yeah, it's really smart. By the time you get to the end of 4, some things change, you know, and then you learn more, your reading gets different and better, you develop your own style, I think, you know, so it's good to go back. It's great.
Yeah.
Number 3 in August, Megan says.
August.
Big celebration for Kat Sadler. Yay. Good job. That's like number 120 for Kat Sadler. For Kathleen Sadler, no. We all wish we all had 120. We will. 20 years we'll be sitting here old and gray with 120 books between us.
Yes.
Number 4 in October. Megan, did you say you're capping it at 4 now? I think originally you thought 5, but did I see something you're thinking about 4? Here's Kate Sadler, sorry. How to Rescue a Billionaire, book 4 in the Vegas Billionaire series. Come out, How to Know that it's free. I took advantage of both of those. Love it. Illustrated. They were all good. All of Kate's are good. Kate, are you doing 5th in the Billionaire series from Vegas? Let us know. Yay! Go, Megan Pierce. Go, go, go. Do it. Do it. This is awesome. I love it. Love it. Love it. All right. Well, we have one more sprint. So go ahead into it. Let us all know. Oh, here's Megan's answer. Yeah, I think it'll probably be a 4. That's good. Think about doing a box of all 4. I think that's a great idea,
that's a
Megan.
good plan. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And then, are you already thinking about your next series? Is there a spin-off? What's happening? What's happening next? Maybe the Italians instead of the Irish? Thank you. Yes, it'll be a 5th book in the Vegas Billionaires, the last in the series. Yay. Good job. It's awesome.
Yay.
So awesome. All right, let's head into our Find 20 and do a power run here and get some powerful words or whatever productivity in we can. And we'll see. Oh, here it is. Megan's currently writing book 1 of the next series. Yay, Megan. Oh my gosh.
She's doing amazing.
Good. Get ahead. Yeah, get ahead. Get ahead into next year. It's awesome. All right, y'all. Let's go into our next 20. We'll see you on the flip side.
See you in 20. We are back. I'm back.
We're
We are back.
back. You're back. I'm back. We're all back. We're back. All right. How did everyone do that final round? That was great. We got a lot accomplished. More chapters into the formatting of them.
Yay! When's your release?
July 1st.
July 1st.
But it has to be then. Yeah, but it has to be Amazon Monday night. And then I don't have another pre-order until October 25th. And that's the holiday book. And I will be trying to get that one done like every day, working at it from here on out, because I'm kind of tired of I have been up against deadlines for the last book or two. It's probably been 2 books now, pretty much ever since I started working back to full time in January.
Yeah.
And ever since then, all the plans I laid out, had to be anyway. But that's okay. It's all good. I'm looking forward to the rest of the year. I love the books that are coming out this fall and winter. And I think it's going to be super fun. They're multi-author projects, so those have been fun to do. So yeah, it'll get easier and better. Jocelyn says, outlining upcoming scenes. Got to make sure they're in the right order. Awesome. I did some cards last night. I had an idea, so I did my little 3x5s. I love doing that. Yeah. I already know where this one's going. Good, Jocelyn.
That's good.
Morningstar's working away. Wants to know from Jocelyn, when do you plan to be done? Let us know, everyone else, what you did. How'd your day end up? Megan and Kate, let us know. Who else is with us today? Megan and Kate, Morningstar, Jocelyn. Anyone else? Let us know how you did in the chat. Thanks for the sprints. I was able to get 742. Yay!
Yay! Great job, Megan.
Hopefully sooner than later. Still shooting for October. Nice. Good job, Jocelyn. Megan, did you end up doing a lot more plotting this time around, or what did you learn about yourself from the first series that you're bringing into this series? Because you're heading into a new series, you said. So, yeah, I would love to know. Did you end up plotting a little bit of this first one to get started, or have some overarching entire series stuff like you were trying to do last time? Let me know, because I'm curious that way. Are you curious?
Yeah.
Got some good editing done, making progress. Good, Kate. You're already editing your next one, and you just launched. Is there any marketing you're doing right now, Kate, or residual marketing after the launch this week? Nice to know. Always moving forward, right, Ellie?
Yeah.
On to the next one. Good job. Good job, everyone. Yes. Good job. You're welcome. I'm glad I had people to meet today. I appreciate it. Helps me get my stuff going. Being accountable to people is really what helps when you're working for yourself. That's awesome. How about you, Ellie? Did we help you feel a little better today? I hope.
Yeah, I'm feeling better now. I'm shame I didn't end up getting much done. But never mind.
That's okay.
There's always another day.
Like that.
Yeah.
There is. And you know what? Thinking time is good. Resting time is good.
Yeah.
Big resting time. Yeah. Sometimes life happens. It gets in the way, and that's okay too.
Yeah.
Kate Savage says, doing social media and using the sales stacked promos to boost the new release. Awesome. Taking a year off from ads. When did you start that? A year off? I'm just curious. Trying to see if it made a difference. Spending money on ads versus spending money on stacked promos and stuff. Is that the goal, Kate? Because I've often given that thought too. Although I've kind of thought the reverse way. Stop being newsletter swaps and promos. It's trying to go right to ads only. So it's always interesting to think the different ways we can do things. I would love to test and see which works. Doing everything versus doing one way or another way, or going back to doing everything again. It's too much, Allie. Too much.
Yeah.
We should just be able to write the books, ideate, do the fun parts of marketing we like, but then just there's just Amazon takes over doing the rest. So we don't have to. Damn it.
I mean, when you're up to Yeah, when you're up to whatever level that requires, then you can pay someone else to do it for you, can't you?
And how long does it take to get to that level? Because I'm waiting for that one. Let's see. And sometimes I think, why can't we just start, you and I and whoever else, be that person who takes them on and does the things and have a little. But that's another thing on my plate. I can't do that. Megan, yes, the series is an overarching theme. Yay! I haven't really changed how I plot or anything, but I am keeping reader expectations more in mind with this book series. It's good to know what you're writing to for the market. Yeah. Kate Heather started my year off from ads in January. The newsletter promos worked best for me, so I want to focus on that this year and add in the ads next year. Nice, Kate. Good to know. Please keep us posted on your data as you go through. See if you think it's working for you that way. I definitely collected my my data from promos and newsletter swaps and how many clicks anyway. About a month ago, I had one of my kids take all that data from newsletter swaps and how many clicks authors sent me versus how many I sent them versus how much work it took and stuff like that. So I'm still in the debate mode, trying to decide if it was worth it or not. But I love promoting it. Well, if I stop Book Funnel and Story Origin newsletter promos like that way, I would still promote my friends in my newsletters just because, love all you guys. And I would always want to promote stuff. And vice versa, of course, but yeah, it's all interesting. So it's all fun and games until, what's it saying? It's all fun and games until a fat lady sings, or what is it saying?
All fun and games till someone loses an eye. I have no idea.
Yes, till someone loses an eye. Is that it?
I don't know. It sounds reasonable, but also quite unpleasant. So
doesn't sound like fun and games, but I guess that's the point. And the fun and games stop when the point we're blind or something.
Yeah.
Justin says, I'm going to keep working. I'll add the word count into the comments. Awesome. All right. Well, I think that's it for today.
Yeah.
We've managed to save our house from burning down. We've managed to save the pool from being flooded. We've managed to get in our sprints, and I have more work to do. So, And Allie, I hope you find that those new tips for your ankle biter help. I can't wait to hear on Tuesday and next Saturday if it did. Good luck to you on that.
Thanks.
I just know from watching you and listening to you the last couple of weeks, I am definitely not ready for a puppy. There is major puppy birth control going on in our house right now. The word pee is banned. I am not going to. They're so cute and lovable, but oh my God, I cannot add another thing.
They're like babies. They're adorable, but so much work.
No, I'm beyond the baby days. But yeah, I agree. God bless you, Allie. God bless you. Just take one day at a time.
Yeah.
Breathe, relax, do things at your own pace, because you definitely have a lot to deal with. So it's harder. I think it's interesting that the different authoring stages that people with their lives, like authors with young children versus authors with older children. I have older children, so it's maybe a little easier. I cannot imagine when they were young like yours, adding on another thing, It's just a lot. It's a lot. So God bless you. Take it easy.
Yeah, I'm trying.
And most of all, take care of yourself.
Yeah.
And get yourself pear wellies.
Yes.
Yes. Get that. Dig up those wellies. Go buy a cheap pair of wellies at Walmart or whatever the equivalent is over there, and keep your dog from nipping at your heels.
Yes.
All right, y'all. Well, let's call it a day, shall we? And we'll be back Tuesday. Be back on Saturday. Good to see you all. Hope y'all have a good rest of the weekend.
Yeah, have great weekends, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Take care, Allie.
You too. No burning the house down.
Okay. Bye, everyone. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.